morning, guys. Happy Monday. As you guys know, I always have Mondays off. So I'll be vlogging today. I spent yesterday just traveling back home from Alabama. A lot has gone on. I'm not in the best of shape mentally. I kind of am physically, and I will talk to you guys about that. I'm going to set you down and get my stuff ready for today. So I'm going to be drinking my greens and reds. I'm going to be making some coffee with a little protein in it, and I'm going to take my multivitamin, which is a liquid now. So after I do that, I will sit and have a little chat with you guys about everything that has happened. All right, guys, so here we go. I didn't feel like setting up my O-ring light, so we're just dealing with what we got right here. So here has been the debauchery of my life the past week. I went home to Alabama. I've mentioned this before on my channel. I went home to Alabama to be with family for a week. Was hoping to go there and get some rest, kind of relax and recover a little bit, and just, hang out with family and do family things. And instead, I ended up in pain all week. I have developed a food allergy to eggs, apparently. So I mentioned I had taken a food allergy test before, and I just showed mild reactivity to egg whites, chicken, I think crab, pineapple, and yogurt. Well, I don't eat that much pineapple, so I'm not that worried about it. And I've never had any issues with any of the other foods that were on that list until the past 3 weeks. And I wasn't quite sure it was the eggs. I had slowly cut everything out. I think I just didn't want it to be eggs because I love eggs. But I was in so much pain every day while I was there visiting family that I ended up going to the doctor. I had urine tests, blood tests, and x-rays done. All showed nothing. I was told I was healthy. So they suggested, we suggest you go see a gastroenterologist when you get back to Nashville if this continues. So I decided finally the next day to cut eggs out. That was on Thanksgiving. Well, I cut them out that morning and I had no issues. So my family was like, well, you know how to tell if it's the eggs if you eat some eggs and then you get sick. So I did, and of course I got sick. After that passed, each spell lasts about 2 hours, and I am in pain on the floor. I have pictures of the last reaction that I had where my stomach was so bloated out. So after that passed, I enjoyed Thanksgiving with my family. The next day, I didn't have eggs all day. My sister and I, no, I didn't have eggs at all that day. We just put up Christmas stuff, all that kind of stuff. So I was talking to my family, and I was like, I had a piece of cake, and I was like, that cake had eggs in it, right? Maybe I can eat eggs baked into stuff. So I really love protein pancakes. You guys know I've showed them on my channel many times before. So I decided to make a protein pancake. And 10 minutes after having the protein pancake, I was dying. It was the worst one I've ever had, or the worst flare-up I've ever had and reaction I've ever had. I even told my sister, I was like, hey, you need to be prepared to take me to the emergency room. I don't know that I can handle this pain. And I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so for me to say that, you know, something's wrong. So I can't have eggs baked into anything either. But it does seem that I can have stuff that is processed in the same plant as eggs. Like I had bagels, and they were processed. It said was processed in a plant that contained what was it? Dairy, eggs, and walnuts. So no eggs. I am still going to contact a gastroenterologist, or either try to get in with a primary care physician here just to kind of see, like, if I do happen to have something that has eggs in it, is there something I can take to make it better? Do I need one of those shots? Is that an anaphylactic shot? I'm not sure. I can't remember the terminology. Like, what do I need to do if this happens again? So there's that. Then, you know, I travel back home. All throughout this whole time, you know, my boyfriend is not really talking to me that much. He was just like, I'm just trying to give you time with your family. So I get back home yesterday, and all of his stuff is cleared out of my apartment. I'm like, wow. So I text him and I'm like, so I see you cleared everything out of your apartment, because he was going to his family's, which is, his family is 30 minutes away. Mine is 4 hours. So I would think you need to take all of your belongings with you. So, you know, when I left to go to Alabama, I found it kind of weird because he gave me a hug and he cried and he kissed me and he told me bye and that he loved me. And I was like, I'm not going very far. Like, I'll be back. Like, why are you so upset? Well, I see now that it's because he was planning on clearing out his shit and leaving and not even having a conversation with me or telling me or anything. Which, here's the deal. Like, if you don't want to be in a relationship, that's fine. Like, I don't want to be with someone that doesn't want to be with me. But I've put a lot of effort and love into this relationship just as much as he has. I think I deserve at least a face-to-face conversation of, I'm sorry, it's not working. I'm not happy. You don't seem happy. Like, we just need to go our separate ways and I'll get my stuff and leave. Rather than, I'm just going to clear my shit out. I'm not going to speak to you for a week. Then when you get back, I'll FaceTime you and tell you over FaceTime. Like, that's hurtful. Especially when it's someone that you've loved and you've cared about. And you've got a past with and a history with. And you have all these memories and emotions tied up together. And then you're going to do that to a person and say, well, I did it because I love you and I didn't want to hurt you. What bullshit. That hurts regardless. So there's that. You know, and he was like, why are you not upset about it? You just seem okay with it. And I'm like, you know, this isn't our first go around trying to make this relationship work. And I'm like, I went into this time with zero expectations. You have issues you need to work out, and I'm just trying to be here while you work those out. I mean, I've done everything that I can, and I know I have. So I'm okay with this decision you have made. You didn't talk to me about it. You made it on your own. And I don't want someone who doesn't want to be with me. I especially don't want someone who's going to leave the way that he left and hurt me in that way. That doesn't say I love you. What says I love you and I still care for you is I really want to have a conversation about our relationship and where it's going. So you know, he's done this so many times, though, that, like, hurt me so many times. I guess I'm just used to it. And I'm just like, all right, well, you know, I'm going to be fine whether you're here or not, because that's how I built my life these days. I'm strong. I have self-love. It's taken me a long time to love myself, but here I am. I have a connection with people. I have a connection with God, and I'm going to continue on that path. And the right people will come in it, and the wrong people will be out. And I believe that wholeheartedly. And it sucks because it's painful, because, you know, I love this man. And I think I deserved more than to come home and to find his stuff cleared out. I at least deserved an actual sit-down conversation. So if you're a dude watching this, take note. Don't do this to a woman. Like, we have emotions and we have feelings, and you have to think when you do things like this, you are literally hurting another human being. Like, an emotional pain is just, studies have shown it feels just the same as physical pain. And it does. So, if you're in a relationship, male or female, don't end a relationship like this. It's painful. And it sucks. And it's not fair to the other party of you just kind of dipping out when you feel necessary, instead of having a conversation and saying, it's time for this to end. We need to move on. So that's all I have to say about that. But I am going to finish drinking my coffee, which I have started adding protein to, since I'm not going to be having eggs in the morning for my protein. I'm going to fix my meal, and I'm going to do a full day of eating with you guys, egg-free. And I'm going to watch some YouTube. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go to the gym and train, and I'm going to come back home, and I'm going to relax. I didn't get much sleep last night. I kept my friend's dog. She had fallen skating and did something to her arm and had to go to the emergency room. So I kept her dog, Bella, last night, and Bella's a little crazy. She's very high strung. I really think she has doggy ADD. Is that a thing? Let me know. Is doggy ADD a thing? I swear she's got it. I swear she does. I'm not even kidding. This dog is off the wall. She needs Ritalin. So I'm going to do that, come back home. I'm probably going to take a shower early. I'm going to chill and relax and lay down early and try to get some sleep, since I didn't really get that much last night. Anyway, I will check back in with you guys later. Sorry, the first part of this video is just kind of depressing, but you know, I'm upfront and real and honest with you guys. And, you know, we don't all have good days. And sometimes there may be weeks or months where everything seems bad. But all in all, I have a lot to be grateful for. I have a roof over my head. I have a great clientele, and I'm able to pay my bills and live off of personal training, which is very hard to do. A lot of people don't succeed doing that. And I have a lot of people that support me, and, you know, I want to give love and be loved, and when the time is right, I'm sure God will present that opportunity to me. So I am just going to make the best out of a shitty situation. And I'm going to do some self-care today and take care of me. So I'll check back in with you guys later. All right, guys, so here is what I'm doing. I found this. There's 110 calories, 7 grams of fat, and 10 grams of protein. I tried to find something kind of comparable to eggs, macro-wise. So this has actually got less fat than an egg does, less calories, but it also has 4 grams less protein, which isn't that big of a deal because I'm drinking the protein powder in my coffee now, so that kind of makes up for it. The only thing I don't like about this is that it does have 420 milligrams of sodium, but I'm not super concerned with that right now. And then I'm also pairing it with Dave's Killer Bread, which is right here. This is the cinnamon raisin. One slice has 90 calories, 7 grams, I think maybe 3 grams of fat, 17, I got cut off, sorry, 17 carbs in the slice and 3 grams of protein. So that's 6 grams of protein, 10 grams right here. So that's going to give me 16 grams. And then I'm going to put a little fat-free cream cheese on top, which will give me a little bit more protein. And I'll have about the same macros as I was having at breakfast before. So 2 slices of turkey sausage, 2 slices of Dave's Killer Bread, cinnamon raisin, and then probably a tablespoon of fat-free cream cheese. And that is going to be meal number 1, along with, don't forget, my coffee that I had with protein in it. And let me show you. I had a scoop of protein coffee inside my coffee. It's actually really good. So, all right, guys. So I am just making my pre-workout and post-workout and intra-workout. So many workouts. Whoa, my sister gave me some foundation, and she was like, it's too light for me, and my sister's like white, and I put it on and it was like white face paint. So I went over with some darker stuff, but it looks so white right now. So for my pre-workout, I'm going to be doing Tennessee Pre. So this is a local company. So I do a scoop of that. I do different pre-workouts. This is just the one that I have right now. But if you want to try some, it actually is a really good pre-workout. It's stimulant based, just a heads up though. And then I am going to put some Full As Full in it. This is one of my favorite pumps. It's a non-stem if you're looking for a non-stem pre-workout. For my intro workout, I'll be doing Karbolyn. Thankfully, my ex-boyfriend left me some Karbolyn. Appreciate that. Karbolyn. And I love to do a hand BCAA with it. So my favorite right now is the Extend. And this is, what is this one called? Ultra Frost. So I really love how this tastes while I'm training. It's fizzy. I don't know, it tastes good. So what I do, it does fizz up quite a bit, so I always pour this in first because the Karbolyn will make it fizz more. And I don't know how many ounces this is. It's supposed to be 64 ounces, I think, when I ordered it, but it's like 20. I don't even think it's 24. I think it's 16, to be honest. So I put that in, then I put my scoop of Karbolyn. This one's flavored. This is fruit punch. I accidentally got fruit punch, but it goes really well with the BCAAs. And I do less than a full scoop. So I either do a half or just a tiny bit more than a half. I don't exactly measure it out. So I've got that done. Shake it up. FYI, since it's carbonated, you have to be careful with it. I learned this the hard way. Luckily, my top has a straw, so I can just kind of, and you'll hear it. Let that air out. Shake it up a little more. Let the air out. There we go. There's intra and pre. I'm going to make post. And I'm not going to make my water for the day until I get back. I've actually not drank any today so far. Actually, I am. I'm going to go ahead. I've already got water in my jug. But let me tell you. Oh, geez. I can't get this open. I hate it when this happens. Like, gets stuck. There we go. So in my water, I put EAAs and CLA and carnitine. So right now, I'm using Hostile Supplements EAAs. Really, the only reason I'm using this is because my ex-boyfriend, got them at the time. I've got some other ones ordered from Redcon. And a scoop. I'm using the BPI, CLA, and carnitine. Just like to use this during the off season. And I will drink that throughout the day, and I'll have that finished by tonight. So that's my water for today. I already had some water in this, so I've been only drinking about 72 ounces because I've been peeing a lot. Sorry if that's TMI, but so this isn't a full gallon. About 70 to 80 ounces. And now I'm gonna make my post. Okay, so for my post-workout, I'm doing 1 cup of Fairlife. This is ultra filtered milk. So it's lactose free. It's got 13 grams of protein, 6 carbs, and 80 calories. So I've been using this and really loving it in my post-workout drink. So I'll do 8 ounces of that, pour that in my Ninja blender. Boop, boop. I'll do a scoop of First Form Formula 1. They have really great protein powders. This is, I think, Magical Charms, yeah. I got this for the ex. He left that too, thankfully. And then I'll do a half a cup of mixed berries and a half a cup of frozen banana. Guys, that is it for the post, the intra, and the pre. So I will take all these with me. I'll drink the pre-workout on the way. This will be drink during the workout, and this will be drink immediately afterwards. So here we go. All right, guys, had a great workout. Took longer than expected. I saw a friend while I was in there, and was talking to them for just a little bit. So conversation ended up being longer than expected. So about 30 minutes behind on my schedule that I had planned for the day, but that's fine. I'll get home around 1, go ahead and begin meal prepping. Should be done with that no later than 2. And then I'll do the food allergy test, which should just take a couple of minutes. I'm gonna chill and relax and go ahead and get in the shower and cuddle up on my couch and probably try to find a movie to watch. I kind of caught up on all my stuff yesterday because I got home sooner than expected. So I love the Great British Bake Off, so I got caught up on it. Wow, the truck is causing a backup. I love the Great British Bake Off. I got caught up on it. I got caught up on The Undoing, which is awesome. And what else did I watch? I watched something else, but I can't remember what it was. So anyway, headed home now. I am gonna drink my post-workout shake This is, remember, the scoop of protein, the cup of the Fairlife fat-free milk, half a cup of berries, half a cup of frozen bananas, and it's delicious. So this is my post workout drink. When I get home, probably while I am meal prepping, I'm going to fix some food. It will just be kind of leftover of what I had prepped. What is this car doing? Oh goodness. What I had prepped the last couple of days where I was in Alabama. So when you see that, it's probably not going to be what I'm going to have this week, but it's going to be what I'm going to have today. So anyway, guys, it's pretty much it so far. I will check back in with you when I get back to my apartment. Alright guys, I almost did another fail. At least I have part of it left, and you can kind of tell what it is. So I had 4 ounces of lean ground beef. I had a half a cup of cauliflower, cauliflower, butternut squash noodles, and that was a mix. And then I had 4 ounces of just mixed potatoes. It's russet potatoes, red skin potatoes, and purple potatoes, and then I put some ketchup on top. So that's what the meal was. So I almost had another fail. So this is meal number 3 of today. I've got 3 more meals to go. So I am just hanging out right now. I have pretty much meal prepped my food. I'm waiting for my potatoes and my turkey to cool off. But I've got my rice to veggies and my butternut squash cooked already. So yeah, I'm almost done with that. I'm about to watch a movie. Probably while I'm watching that movie, I'm going to do my food allergy test, and I'll pause the movie and kind of take you guys through it once I do it as well. So I'll check back in with you in just a little bit. Okay guys, so here we go. The kit came with a little thing to fill out your information and a registration ID, a little box to send it back in, a little baggie to wrap it all in with prepaid postage, and then it came with blood vial kits and something you can prick your finger with, a Band-Aid, and a alcohol swab. So we are about to do this. Let me see here. I read the directions, and whoa. I'm confused. Oh, I think you press... We're gonna have to figure this out. But let's see here. I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. It did come with instructions, so I've already read over them once, but I'm confused. Pull, twist and pull. Okay. Where did that pen go? Shoot. What do you put on it? Write your name and date. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I did with that pen. I think it was like a particular pen too. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll figure it out. Alright. We're about to try to do this. So, it did come with a pen as well. What I did with that pen last night, I don't know. So, we'll figure it out. So, yeah. Alright. Let's do. Alright, here we go, guys. So, twist and pull. Okay. I'm going to use this finger. Ow. Press hard. And then we fill this with blood. Like, how much blood is supposed to go on this? Like, from what theirs is... Like, their thing is like completely full. Doesn't say place the tip. Doesn't say how full it's supposed to be, but in the picture, hers is like, still confused on how much I'm supposed to fill this, because like in the picture they like filled it up. So I'm just gonna keep pressing out blood. Whoa, and I am pressing out a lot. Holy crap. Whoopsie. I'm just gonna keep pressing it out until I fill it up. I have pressed out a shitload though. Almost there. Jeez. I haven't bled this much in a long time. Look at that. Sorry if you're sensitive to blood. Okay, I've almost got this thing filled up, so I'm going to be done with that. And I'm going to wash my hands and move on to I'm going to move on to another finger now. This one is still bleeding. I obviously did a good job on that. All right, so we're going to move on to the next vial. Just going to use this finger. Ow. Shit. And, whoa. Try to fill this one up also. This is... Oh, do they really need this much blood? Uh-oh. This finger is not producing as much. Dude, my bird finger is still bleeding. Probably could squeeze some more out of it. I mean, from what they showed... Okay, guys, so I have both filled up now, and I'm just going to put them in this syllable container and find something to label them with. So you label them with your name and your date from what it says, and then you just slip it back into this prepaid little baggie and you send it off, and you get real results in like within a week. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna find something to label these with and go ahead and fill everything out, drop this off in the morning before I head out for my first client. So let you guys know, give you an update once I get it back. All right, guys, here is meal number 4. We have 200 grams of 2% plain Greek yogurt, 40 grams of some off-brand like cinnamon toast cereal. Jeez, I'm losing my train of thought here. A little bit of liquid stevia and 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter. So this is going to be meal number 4. It doesn't look very appetizing, but I promise you it's delicious. And what I do is I actually let it sit out for a little bit so the cereal gets kind of soft. It's really, really good. I almost did it again. I've already eaten half of this, but this is 4 ounces of 93 ground turkey, some fat-free cheese, that cauliflower rice, riced cauliflower, I'm sorry, a half a cup of that, and then I've got some reduced sugar ketchup on top. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So this is my 5th meal, and after this, I have 1 more meal left for the day. I'm also going to have 2 of these sugar-free parfaits. So this is just sugar-free strawberry. It's Jell-O, and I don't know what else in there. And then lemon. I can only find these at Walmart. The brand is called Winkies, but I think they're like 10 or 20 calories per container. No sugar, no carbs, no fat, 000. So anyway, that is what I'm going to have for a little treat before my last meal. Guys, this isn't my last meal, but it's going to be part of my last meal. I just want to have it a little bit earlier. So this is just 200 grams of fat-free plain cottage cheese. I like my cottage cheese just plain, nothing in it, by itself. And then I think tonight I'm going to have a yogurt with some Professor Nuts and probably some rice cakes. So right now we're going to be having the plain fat-free cottage cheese. All right, guys, last meal of the day. This is a struggle for me because, you know, I love my protein pancakes, and yeah, not able to have them because I can't make them with egg whites. It was usually protein powder, a tablespoon of pancake mix, and my egg whites, and I don't have that anymore. So I'm just giving this a try. I don't know if this will stay or not, but we're going to have the Greek yogurt light and fit, 2 rice cakes, that's Professor Nuts peanut butter, and some sugar-free jelly. So that's what I've got going on there. Yeah, and this is going to be my last meal of the day. And I did have the cottage cheese earlier. So here we go.